Yo guys, welcome back to another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. Okay, so before I get too much into the video, we are doing Heroic Trial today. One of the things that I seem to have ignored this week because, well, I've sunk hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of time into doing these two extra boss stages. And now that I finally have them cleared, I can try and get some other videos out of the way. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a Record Buster video in time before it leaves, but we'll see. Yeah, there's no guarantee. Anyway, so we're here, we're doing Heroic Trial. Well, I don't know who to spend my currency on. I haven't finished the banner yet because the banner's shafting me. Like I have like one copy of each and that's it. So, we're going to do Heroic Trial. I'm going to go over the team. I'm starting with my sack units. Line is the first one here for the SA gauge charge. I understand that Chigusa has a self SA gauge charge and I'm overlapping, which means I'm losing out on 33%. But I'm trading off here because I lose too much damage on the Chigusa. I lose an additional... I lose the additional damage from the Winter Hestia, who gives water damage increased by 10%. And I lose the buff from the additional dex buff she gets. Is it dex? I'm pretty sure it's that she gets an additional damage for every dex buff as well. Only on her skill 3, but I think that still might come in handy. Basically, I'm sacrificing 33% SA gauge charge from Line in order to give Chigusa 10% water damage as well as the additional dex buff on her skill 3, even though it's single target, so she doesn't lose out on it. Second sack. Oh wait, did I go over the first? Okay, so SA gauge charge on Line, 10% water damage from Winter Hestia. Winter Hestia is free to play if you didn't know. She is in the event ticket shop, so you can backtrack and get her if you need her. She is a decent free to play option for water teams. I think it's water and earth. Next sack unit, I have Elmina. Elmina is the only MLB unit I have that gives an additional 30% AoE damage on her. I've got the yellow chick Hestia, and there is this really annoying helicopter flying over my building for the past 20 minutes. Anyway, yellow chick Hestia for the water resistance debuff of 10%. And then the core team, I have Chigusa. Chigusa is here for the additional SA gauge charge on herself, as well as the AoE super damage that she brings. As you can see, I don't have her MLB'd. It would be really nice. Unfortunately, I don't. Then I have Freya. Freya's here for the additional 20% physical attack damage, physical strength, as well as physical resist and magic resist. Moving over, I have Haruhime for the SA of the SA buff, as well as extending buffs, debuffs, and healing. Orna for the physical resist and magic resist debuff on the Haruhime, as well as the increased counter and guard rate for Haruhime. Finally, I have, thirdly, I have Winterbell. Winterbell is here because he has an AoE strength and magic buff removal, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it given the enemies. On him, I have Outsider Rero Eyes, who gives him an additional 15% strength, but also increases single target and AoE damage by 10%. And finally, coming in last, I have Ardi. Ardi's here just to give me that extra bit of security because she does heal on counter. She also heals on skill 2. She gives physical resist, magic resist, KO resist. She lowers physical resist, magic resist, penetration rate, crit rate. She's just an all-round amazing unit to have. But yeah, no, so I went with a water team because I don't really get to use these units that much, and they're not all fully MLB'd, I suppose, although there's more MLB than not, I imagine. But I'm not selling it as a thing. It's just, it is what it is. This is the team I got. You need to understand, it's really hard to put non-MLB teams together if your strongest units are basically MLB'd and they're better for the job. But let's just get into the run and I'll shut up. Okay, so we're in and I have no idea what these guys do. I have already beat it. I'm clicking OBS, not my game. I have beat it before, but I just sort of winged it. Okay, so we're going to self buff here, give me the agility and dex. As you can see, Chigusa is definitely designed. Chigusa and Winterbell were more designed for war games, but you know, it is what it is. if you are wondering whether you can how to tell whether a unit's designed for war games, usually units that have an agility debuff or an agility buff kind of designed leaning towards war game, because agility isn't, I mean, I don't know if it is, but for me agility doesn't play as much of an important role in PvE content over war games. Sorry, I'm just standing here just making expressing my opinions and not getting on with the game, making the video exceptionally long, although we're at 5 minutes. The only problem is I kind of have this feeling that these guys are just gonna hit really hard, and I don't want it, like, Haruhime just has not been countering that much lately. Okay, yeah, here we go. And now we can just switch to skill 2, and we will stay skill 2. That's a pretty easy brain dead run. There isn't much behind it. I should have icons on. Why are they up? Oh, that's right, because I took a screenshot earlier. I took a screenshot and I wanted it to be a little bit cleaner. My bad. Okay, so now first in, what we're gonna do is we want to prioritize safety over. Yeah, we want survival over victory. If that makes sense. So we're gonna go with the physical resist, magic resist, and KO resist plus 35% HP regen before we get Haruhime's SA, and then we can apply the skill 2 on the following turn. Mainly because I have this feeling these guys, like, even with that, these guys are hitting really hard, man. Like, well, not just there, but you saw it, right? They were hitting me nearly 2k. I'm not crazy, I'm not lying. Skill 2 again, we're gonna heal physical resist, magic resist down, but the crit and pen down by 40% is so good. And we're gonna SA with Haruhime, and that should be it. The best part, see, I know that they both increase their magic and their strength, but where, you know, I just stay on skill 2 with Winter Bell, because he removes magic and strength buffs, I don't really have to worry about it unless there's a turn issue where they buff themselves after he's already hit. Okay. I feel like I'm not doing a lot of damage even though I just got buffed. Did they remove buffs? I'm not sure. The problem here is now I have this Ardi, who's great for what she does, but she only has one single target unit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably make her focus the... I'm going to make her focus the Alfia. I'm going to make sure Bell stays removing buffs, and we're just going to keep AoEing with these two, and hopefully it works out for the best. There's the buffs. I mean, obviously they're not hitting fantastic numbers, like not at all, which means it might take a while. And as I can see right now, my oh wait, I know I need to think because he's got a strength buffer. What does she do on her SA? It's obviously an AoE. 54 MP per skill. I've got. Oh, I'm not going to make many turns left to finish this. Basically, I'm going to SA next turn, I think, because I need to get rid of Zard's strength buff. Like, I've got no problem making sure that I stay healthy, but it's whether I'm going to have the number. Maybe I'll. Oh, he's got his strength buff back again. I'll go one more, and then maybe I can double SA. And then I'm gonna run out of what am I gonna run out of? I'm gonna run out of MP with Haruhime, so I need to Sheikah this turn with Haruhime and just hope Zard doesn't have a strength buff. Okay, cool. There we go. Right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna double SA because it's an AoE. Thing is, I'm not using an optimal element, so I can't really complain too much. I did this to myself. What we on turn 8, and I've got to finish it under 12 turns. I should be good, to be fair. Double SA. I don't see them hitting too hard, to be fair, though. Maybe because they're not MLB and they're not max hero ascended, but like I said, I did this to myself. I mean, 200 plus K, that's alright. I mean, that's with an additional 20% though, so that's, I was about to cuss. That is awful. That is so bad. Hopefully Bell hits a little bit harder. No, not even remotely. Is it like a winter one? No, it's just the plain old joint bloody attack here. What's it? The combo, the combo. That's it. They say combo. How bad is it that the SA combo did basically this, like, nearly as much damage as their SAs? Okay, right. So we can start, like, let's just single target. What's her face now, shall we? Okay, I'm going to switch this to a single target scenario, hopefully. Okay, yeah, cool. Now we can just, we've got a couple turns. I think they hit harder on their single attack, even though it's not a super modifier, but we'll find out. I mean, Chigusa's about to run out of MP anyway. I'm so, like, I honestly can't believe, like, how little damage they did. Like, I don't even know how much health he has there. But obviously, I've cleared it. Like, I've not got a problem there. I've got another SA now. I finished this turn. I might as well just SA. I may as well just SA. No, you know what? I'll SA with the Chigusa because I really did want to MLB this Chigusa when she came out, but unfortunately, I just didn't have the luck. Now, I mean, okay, so she's level 72, so she's plus 3 stars hero ascended, and I think this just emphasizes like how important it is to, or the difference between an MLB unit and a non-MLB unit in terms of strength. Now remember, increasing your level only increases your health and MP. It's your status board that increases all of your stats when you get limit broken. So like, oh, and then obviously there's Hero Ascension too. Hero Ascension dramatically increases all of your stats, and it's a very big difference. Anyway, so that is it. It's an S clear with subpar units. I mean, I don't think my team was too bad. Obviously, there was a little bit of fiddling that I could have done better, maybe to get SAs faster, but I don't think that's even important. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this has helped you. If you do need the help, I shouldn't imagine anyone really needs help on this anyway. But I do hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're not. Social media links in the description, and as always, guys, I love you, and I'll catch you later.